It's been a while since I've recorded a vlog. I am in San Diego, California with my friend. Right now I'm in this outdoor park area. My favorite part about this area right now is probably the tree behind me. It has these like huge roots and these kind of balls in them. And then there's this beautiful park. I love the combination of the tree and the playground, and then this part of course too. The sky and everything is so green and beautiful and very colorful. I've just been walking around and I keep gravitating towards the playground. There's lots of things to look at over here too, but I've been gravitating more towards the playground. And honestly, that was one of the first things that I was really drawn to when I first got here as well. About 2 weeks, I would say now. And I used to play on a playground all the time. I grew up with one in my backyard, and then I always played at one with my grandma, with my friend. I can't even remember her name, and I shouldn't even just say one friend. I loved playgrounds because I've always been a very independent kid, so I always kind of like park hopped and always went to like different places and just wanted to meet so many different other kids. But I have this memory of playing Sandman as a kid, and basically it's a game where you have about 5-6 kids and one person closes their eyes and then you try and not make noise, or this person, you know, tries to catch you. I think that's the best way that I could describe it. So being here, I thought of that every time I look at a park, but especially this park. This whole neighborhood just reminds me of these apartments I had a decent amount of apartments growing up, but specifically if I could combine like all of the apartments in like one comfortable setting, that's what this apartment reminds me of. And it's really refreshing. I think I've been trying to connect with that for a decent bit of time, and there's just something so beautifully about universally being brought back to what brings you happiness. Walking around this, like, you know, the little ledge part right here. I was walking around the ledge and I feel like my senses have also like really picked up and been more alerted here. Like especially my smell. I feel like my smell has been delayed for quite a while. And the air is just so fresh here. I was walking around the trim, right, of the playground, and I smelled wet wood chips. That wet wood chips, I wonder if they're nostalgic for everybody or just for me specifically, but I have not smelled wet wood chips so long. And I don't know, there's just, it's so beautiful. I felt inclined to make a vlog today because I'm at a point in my life where, I don't know if this is just for like every other 20-year-old in the world, but this is where I'm at. I feel so driven to travel around the world and locate, but as soon as I get to one place, I'm like, oh, what about the other places, you know? And especially with my art, since I last did a vlog, my art career, I did keep track of it, but I haven't really vlogged as much of my art career as I would have liked to, but it's taken off beautifully. Sometimes I think recording too much of your progression takes away the beauty from it, because then you're kind of looking back at the past of it, and a lot of my art is so deep that I couldn't even know. I could tell you all about why and how it came to life, but that is just a little too personal that I don't really want to share. But my point being, I watched one of my first YouTube videos, and I hadn't watched any of my videos since I made them, so I've never watched my videos back, and I just did the other day. Spoke so much about my future and what I wanted it to mold into, and it definitely did that within the 2 years, and it was just really cool to see that bloom and to see where I'm at now. And I feel really, really blessed that I have believed in my own heart, in my own mind, and in my own journey. Sometimes things don't feel secure in your life, but as long as you feel it in your heart and you dream and you sleep and you eat and think about it, it's going to come to fruition. I think that's the right word. What's meant for you will never miss you, and what's not meant for you will miss you. Rejection is redirection. Important to just keep a peace of mind. I would say one thing that I think has beneficially helped me 100% is being sober and saying nice words to myself and redirecting myself. Imagine you have a book, right? And there's this big empty book, and you open it and it's blank, and like you start writing, right? And you start writing and writing and writing and writing and writing. Now, I'm not holding the book and I don't have the pen, but everything that's coming out of my mouth, I'm starting with a blank book and I'm writing, and I'm basically creating a story. And so are you. And that's something that's very intense, and I think a lot of people, they believe in it and some people don't. I'm finding more people in my reality that do see that and do feel that, so that makes me really happy. Remembering to love yourself, remembering to trust yourself, remembering to love really whatever you put into your life, whatever you allow around you, or anything that you let in that doesn't allow you to experience that for yourself, takes away from your journey and it pauses you. I felt like making a video. I want to be more active on this account and share more about my journey. I have a lot of beautiful things I would love to share with the world, and yeah, so, but until then, I'm just like in the present moment, and I'm like, that's my message after 2 years. So that was really awkward. I'm kind of awkward, but that's my message. Just believe in yourself and connect back to your child self. Like this park, I just wet wood chips. It's just kind of what's in my head. So yeah, I hope everybody has a blessed, happy, heartful day. And I feel this urge to like pull up my arm and show my tattoo. My tattoo says love at tongue. You guys can read that, but love at tongue to me reminds me to speak love, because it comes from my tongue. Speak high vibrational affirmations of love, because love is everything, and love is kind of what creates all of this. Yes, there's lots of other emotions, but love is what keeps it going. Love is what keeps you going. And I think that we were meant to be here to experience that. So I'm gonna keep creating that for myself and the people around me. Bye. So this apartment, it feels like I'm walking through a movie right now. Like this. Oh, I love it. It's so beautiful. And there's a little arch. But there's so many parts of this apartment that I really admire so very much. They were coming in hot. So this is the view from one of the apartment parts. I am in love with the pops of pink. Oh, it's so beautiful. But I love all this. It's so beautiful. And with these flowers, there's these little yellow pops of color, which I just think are so beautiful. The camera doesn't even do it justice right now. But there's big roots, and oh, I love it. I cannot wait till I figure out where I want to live in this world. At the age that I'm at 20, I have no commitments to really anything but my art right now. And maybe paying insurance. But I am so free, and I'm so excited to see where I end up, all the places that I travel, because there's just so many things that I want to see, and I don't just want to tie myself down. So I'm really excited to see where everything goes. On my way to Chipotle, I saw a Dollar Tree, and I have no self-control when it comes to Dollar Tree. So I'm looking in the toy aisle right now. Look how cute these are. I always got these as a kid. They've changed them so much though. Like the tails are more plasticky than like rubbery, and they only have those options for mermaids. So, but they come with cute little outfits. There's so many different. Ooh, I would probably get this one. I like this iridescent one. You can like build a slide. That's so cute. I love these. Yeah, no, every time I come to the Dollar Tree, this aisle is so nostalgic for me. Oh, cute. I love that. I have now made it into an Oriental market, and I'm looking at these foods. I don't know if these are dyed, or maybe I've never seen them before, but the salted duck eggs, super cool. And then over here, I haven't seen bok choy or even heard of it in so long. I used to eat this a lot as a kid, and it was something that I ate regularly, like every day. So I'm honestly a little intrigued to get some because it's so yummy and it's so good for you. Okay, my phone is not on the highest percentage, but I went to Dollar Tree and I went and secured my Chipotle. So now I'm walking back, and I'm gonna show you guys the beautiful things that I like while I'm walking from this point of view. So anytime I say this point of view, now I'm like Shawty Bay. Anyways, in this point of view, shout out, she's from Minnesota, just like me. So yeah, I don't know her whole backstory, but yeah. Hands down, one of my favorite things is the amount of cactus out here. I don't know if the sun's kind of blocking it out, but these are so beautiful, and they're huge, and they're just huge clusters. I consistently always see these pink flowers. I definitely feel like they follow me everywhere I go. Specifically this color though. I don't know if the camera can pick up on this, but there is a web it connects all the way to this string right here. I don't know if you can see that, but if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. I see a lot of these. I love these. They're so beautiful. I don't know the exact term what they are, but also the aloe plants here are humongous. I'm being so delusional again with these flowers, but there is something so magical about them. I'm in love with these flowers and the energy that they radiate, and I cannot wait to create something because those flowers are a reflection of me in the beauty of this world, but I would say the most with that kind of magenta. So I'm excited to see what I create with those. Lots of greenery and lots of flores. Like everywhere I step, I'm walking through a jungle, a cute jungle, and I love it. I just feel like me, like this is where I belong. This is me. I love these flowers. They look like birds themselves. They're very orange. I haven't seen them in other colors, but just these. More leaves.